So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, easy pickings there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Engages and forces him off the ball. Bergkamp. Couldn't squeeze it through. Messi. Conte. Barrios. Bellingham. And the pass is intercepted.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And he cuts out the supply. What a throw in. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Bergkamp. Nice physical challenge. It's a throw-in. Rice. Rijkaard. He's shifting through. Mbappe! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And we have our very first corner. Nice interception, well timed. Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? He slings, he rises! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Mbappe! The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Roberto Carlos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nicely weighted ball. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, good take in a good area. Looking for options for movement. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
This is the time...
Oh, what has happened here? Just 5 minutes left until the break. Rice kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking to play him in. Bellingham knocks it out wide. That's a corner kick. It's their second corner of the game. Played out to the right. Bastoni. Roberto Carlos. Back into the middle.
Bolivia couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Mbappe! This time surely! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 1. Viene sostituito.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Riceveranno un simpatico omaggio.
And we're off again. Great run on the overlap here. Knocks it into space. Yaya Toure. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, that might be the...
And the shot! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And now they can spring out of defence. Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. It's a pretty loose pass. He's having a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. They want to be quick to recover this. Toure defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, nice touch. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Bergkamp. Bellingham. Bellingham puts his foot on the gas. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Sostituzione per il Milan.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Bergkamp. Oh, this is a shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! It is no contest. It is a landslide. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Great defending, strong and determined. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. And this is Messi, pings in across. Terrific header! And it's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Cambio di giocatori.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Milan grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Serginho. Serginho charging forward down that flank. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Messi in acres of space out wide. Conte. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Oh, that's superb. And he welcomes it in. He's picked his way. There's the header! He has done it! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
It's become a case of men against boys. Roberto Carlos. Half an hour gone in the second half. Albert Ferrer. Pinches it off him. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That is good alertness. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar. Oh, look at the space here. It's Neymar! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And it's Albert Ferrer. Now it's Neymar. Pullet has given away a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Albert Ferrer.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Roberto Carlos. Throw in. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Raul is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. No way through. And he's forced to go back. And it's Maradona. Roll! Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now it's Maradona. Real chance! And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos, and he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Great vision. Driving through the middle. Mbappe! He scored! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So, a breakthrough already. Maradona, passing nice and neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Maradona.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time, and it's Isco! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Isco is offering a wry smile there.
Not the most accurate pass. And it's Rosicki. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos charging forward, the ball at his feet. Could go all the way here. Rosicki defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Raul. Roberto Carlos. Vinicius Junior. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Raul is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Xavi Alonso, driving forward. Oh, well measured. And no, that was never going to make it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Mbappe. And he's cut it out. Nice sequence of passes, this. Mbappe. And he cuts out the supply. Looking for the run. Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. He's got away. Crosses it in. Oh, what a climb! He scored! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Mbappe. Out for a throw. And he's gone back. And the shot! Koundé is there to clear. Bellingham! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Adams cuts it out. That is ended up in no man's land. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. So we're just settling back into this second half. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kante proves just a little bit too strong. Bellingham! Oh, brilliant save!
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
There's the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Koundé. Brzezinski. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Albert. And it's Isco. Amrabat. Inter Milan finding their passes. Isco cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Mohamed Salah. Chance for a shot! He scores! And they are right back within touch. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? It's a good run down the right. Opts for safety. Bastoni, the man synonymous with solidity. Koundé, played over towards the opposite flank. Baresi. And it's with the keeper. And Bastoni. And it's Koundé. For Isco. Koundé. Here's Barrios. And Bastoni. Baresi. Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. And Koundé. And it's Isco. 75 minutes played. Bastoni, back to the keeper it goes. And it's Roberto Carlos. Conte. Here's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos going full steam ahead down the left flank. Koundé threads one in. Now it's Isco. Isco hurtling down that right flank. Mbappe gets into some space. Oh, sweet feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Koundé. And Bastoni. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Conte. Baresi. Koundé to Isco. Now, can they get him away? Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. A searching ball out wide. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Adams. So that's it. It is all over. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win.